Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy BeamerBoy, and we're back here with another one, gang. And we're on the road to 50 subs, man. And we're gonna keep building this brick by brick together, man. So I'm gonna keep dropping this content for you guys. But today we got Lil Peep and ILoveMakonnen Diamonds documentary. And Lil Peep passed away a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and I had was just really like getting into his music, man, and like he inspired me to get my first, couple face tattoos and stuff, and I really like dude music. He was just different, bro, in every way, every facet was just man, he was just inspirational, you know what I mean? Like he did the type of music that I liked. He mixed rap with rock, and it was just one of a kind, bro. Just one of a kind, man. So I just wanted to bring this to you guys because I was listening to his music and I saw this pop up in my recommendations. I didn't even know that this had dropped or whatever the case may be. But if you guys can make sure, you know what I'm saying, to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Like I said, we're on the road to 50 subs, gang. And RIP Lil Peep, man. Let's get to it. A lot of people sleep on ILoveMakonnen, man. Dude is actually hard. I used to listen to a lot of his mixtapes and stuff. Of course, everybody knows the hit song that he has, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the other stuff, bro. Okay.
Heart wide open, walls get broken, girls get soaking when we walk up. Everybody frozen when we walk up. Hearts get broken when we walk up. Left wrist calling when we walk up. Ex-bitch choosing when we walk up.
Crazy part is, dude, I was just getting into him, bro. Like literally a few weeks before he passed.
On much larger numbers and fellow artists as well. I mean, I know that you've talked
And
about
we're both from like upstate New York.
That's
I think he's from like Long Island or something like that.
Yeah,
Correct me
we
if I'm
have
wrong.
an album together. It's incredible. It's the best album of the 21st century.
And what is it that you like about him? A few words that you can share about what you love about McKonnen and why the chemistry is real.
He's insanely talented.
Super.
His voice is amazing. He's a very genuine person who I get along with on a lot of different levels.
Yeah.
It's not like a lot of We're like best friends.
As it
so it's
should.
really easy for us to make music together. He's been my favorite hip hop artist since way before I started making music.
Oh, so I didn't know that. That's a jewel. No pun intended.
It was one of
Diamonds.
my dreams to ever meet McKonnen, and we got an album together.
That's crazy, man.
Baby, you're using me
Like I'm your favorite.
drug, steady abusing me. Like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug, steady abusing me.
I just love his melodies, man. Like he's just so different. He's himself. You know what I mean? That's what I appreciate.
I met Lil Peep online in 2017. I had picked him up from Echo Park and went to our mutual friend Trapzilla's house. Yeah, that was our first time meeting. I would describe Lil Peep as a shy, kind of quiet, but very smart, wise, deep thinker type of guy.
Dude, I just love that tattoo he has right here. Fire, bro. Fire.
He was just someone who wanted to go after his dreams and make them really come true. He really cared about his fans a lot. He would always be on his phone all night, responding to everybody. And sometimes I have to tell him, like, it's okay, go to sleep. They'll be there tomorrow, you know. But yeah, he was that type of guy. He was
A legend.
thoughtful.
I feel like Pete met McKonnen at the perfect time.
It was such a pivotal time in both of their careers. Like, Peep is on the come up, breaking through, coming up, building a huge cult following all over the world.
Super huge, bro.
He was getting his record deal and doing.
I didn't realize how big he was, man.
Come Over When You're Sober.
He deserved it, though.
He's one of these courageous people that can just get an idea and jump wholeheartedly into it.
I still want to give me a head tattoo.
Existence, everything about him into it. He merged his life with his dreams. He was the most true to form artist I ever worked with.
And then you have McKonnen. This guy's really like your favorite artist.
Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Who, at the time, from a perspective, could have seemed like he was a little more stagnant and wasn't dropping as much, but like already has all these accolades and all these songs that kind of changed all of our childhoods.
McKonnen exudes music. When he hit the scene, like, he was just this like enigma. It's like this level that is so rare and so special. You almost have to be a connoisseur just to appreciate it. When you combine
I love that ski mask.
McKonnen, it was something completely different. It was experimental. The two of them basically had created their whole own unique way of making music.
Right.
Red Dragon Dead.
I remember.
And that's my thing, bro. I appreciate, like I said, you might keep hearing me say this, but I appreciate originality, bro. Like, don't care what nobody thinks, bro. Just like be you. And if people gravitate towards it, they gravitate towards it. But don't be apologetic for being you, bro. Like, that's what I appreciate about people, because that's what I try to be. I try to be me, you know?
I remember Pete telling me one day, and I think he, for some reason, waited to tell me because he wanted to make sure that it was a sure thing. But he said, dude, McKonnen and I have been making music. And it was like this crazy reality all of a sudden. And we went from, you know, dreaming about this and fantasizing about the music to actually Pete popping that shit on in the car, and all of a sudden he's making a track with McKonnen.
Los Angeles, Electric Field Studios.
At that time, I feel like it was just music. Like, every day, no matter what time we were going to bed, we were waking up and the first thing, you know, eat some food and go back to the studio. So there was just a shit ton of music being made. Once you were in that room, watching what they were making, and there was nothing else that mattered at the time.
Just dope, bro.
It was just beautiful. Like, I remember a lot of stuff from those sessions just because they were filled with joy, and like, in a way that actually, you know, I just don't think I had seen with Peep in the recording context before. It was always fun, but never quite that fun or carefree.
What are you talking about?
I could picture that, especially with them two together. I can see them vibing off of each other.
Yep.
Just cash. I've been waiting long for you.
I feel like McKonnen's energy is just like off the wall. Like, he's ready to just like conquer anything, and he just, his voice is just so confident. Just naturally, like, anything he says is like, you feel it. They just kind of like combined together, became something on its own.
We were starting to get a lot of work done, but at the same time, there was a lot of distractions. And so we had the opportunity to go to London, where it'll be a little more productive for us. We're having fun making music and want to make stuff that's going to change the world.
I remember Pete calling me and telling me we were going to London to work on a project with McKonnen. It was pretty crazy. I was like, nah, you're joking, right?
way, baby. Gotta go to London, bro. Like I have to go to London, bro. I really want to go everywhere, bro, but I gotta start seeing life more, bro. It's just, you know, so much stuff in life, you feel me? But I have to start viewing the world, bro. Life's too short.
Call ASAP. He's gonna bust in this bitch. Right.
I didn't know ILoveMakonnen could play the piano.
That's two.
I could play the violin, but I never got to learn how to play the piano.
Bro.
I want to learn how to play a guitar too. I never got to do that.
I got on a plane, you got me a ticket. I ended up in London, and we got right into it. Trying to get Makonnen on the vibe that we were previously, you know? That was just how we started, so I sent him some guitar shit. Once I got called in, I guess, it was kind of like start curating. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna curate some vibes, I want to create 80s, kind of like synthy kind of shit.
Hello.
That's when I was like, all right, this is gonna be a good direction for the album.
I don't mean to keep pausing, but this was back in 2017. So that means that they've been holding on to this music and this documentary. It's like since then, which I'm glad they did put it out now. Cause like I said, it's been like 4 years. So it like just refreshes, you know what I mean? Gives them something, you know, gives the fans, gives us something, you know what I mean? To watch and, you know, digest. To remember him, you know?
Would have to be November.
Even though we all remember him, but you get what I'm saying,
He
guys.
said it was his favorite song he had ever worked on. I don't know what that meant really, because I was like, you know, you done a lot of songs. I'm like, that's kind of crazy to say. But he said it was just like the most fun he'd ever had working on a song.
There wasn't any like rules, or there wasn't any like
E&J,
guidelines. It was just
yeah.
kind of like whatever we felt in the moment, whatever we wanted to do, we would do it. Whether it's like reach out to certain producers and get beats that day, or walk into the piano room and just literally freestyle for 20 minutes on the piano and then chop something from that. And I think that's what made it dope, is that there was no expectations, there was nothing. It's just like we pulled up to the studio every day. We just started creating.
Right.
It was like him and his purest form. Like he didn't care about sounding bad. He didn't care about like saying something that was embarrassing or anything. Like he truly was just like speaking from his heart.
There was a significant change happening in Peep as an artist in the months of July and August 2017. Not only was he on a roll and advancing as a person and as an artist, like
I also appreciate how like he wrote his lyrics actually. Not saying other rappers or none don't write their lyrics, but you know everybody uses phones nowadays. He took it like old school. He was still actually writing his his lyrics, which is dope.
Like
he
was
is
also
handwriting.
snapping. He's not doing any of that shit, like any of it in the way that he would have done in his room. It was completely different. He could get more ideas out faster. It was just lighter, more confident, less encumbered. The artistry of it was changing, and he was changing as a person.
He was really evolving in this new way and becoming serious and deliberate about his future and his immediate plans. When he was able to create a brighter future for himself, he would run toward that, you know, with everything he had. Peep was able to push a lot of the distractions aside and say, I can just be with this one person and make my best music and be my best self and be healthy. That's what those two discovered when they went to London together.
So we were hearing this and like it was just a whole new thing.
Drop it, shake it, kiss it, twist it. It's gonna be fucking fun.
Just that bond between Makonnen and him, no matter how raw this album is or
Damn,
what's
that
on
hoodie's
it,
dope.
it's like it totally captures
The one Peep had on, the pink one, that's dope. I don't want to keep pausing it on you guys.
Just them just vibing off each other.
We weren't really focused on the business part and the acceptance of this album. We were just wanting to make something new and fresh and exciting and healing that was going to be able to, you know.
Do you not realize me and Makonnen made one of the most legendary albums of all time? Like, think about this shit. I wish we would have been able like to hear it from his perspective. Like, this let you know how he was feeling, you know what I mean? So I feel like everybody's on board, like, you know, the people that were there that's speaking, you know, through the documentary, ILoveMakonnen, and, you know, the producers and stuff like that, along with the engineers. Like, I feel like, yeah, you know, so we can kind of get, you know, his take on it, you know, and we see, like I said, how he was feeling too about the album. So, yeah.
Help heal our fans and help heal us, because we were both going through situations that were mentally challenging. This was our place where we can let our superhero versions of ourselves shine and create the things that we express and share with the world, which was our music.
This one,
Some of them were probably like just drafts, but that is like better than getting a retouched studio album. I think many Peep listeners can agree they want to hear the raw thing and they want to hear it as Gus had done it. I'm just really pleased that Diamonds is gonna get finished, because it really is like a jewel. Like, that shit represents like the last coherent body from one of the best artists in Western pop music in history. So I hope people really like appreciate how cool it is that they get to hear it the way that it is, and not made into a product, but an actual document.
Right. Makes sense. Internet money, bitch.
We're here right now listening to the songs from Diamonds, making sure they be Peep approved.
The songs that Peep have down that he wanted was Falling Down, November, Sidelines, Hocus Pocus, I Don't Give a Fuck, Hypnotized, I've Been Waiting, Fallen, and Twisted. Those are the ones that he had listed in his iPhone at this time.
How many is that? 10?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the full
I didn't even
list,
count.
That's just the list that his mom has from his thing.
Today, a lot of the things that we're going to be doing is not necessarily changing or trying to get like the most industry style like mix for something. We just don't want to alter like the feeling of what was already created, and just keeping it in its pure form and releasing it like that to the fans how it was intended to be.
too. I love you.
Are you a liar? Oh my god. You get me.
That's fun. It has something special about it.
Like, out of every artist I'd say I knew that Peep liked, it was Makonnen that was #1. So that's probably the biggest thing for me is that he got to work with his favorite artist, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
For Peep and Makonnen to meet and be such good friends and create the way they did was like a little mini miracle. They recognized that and captured that, and it separates from your job or your role as a music artist or what you think you're supposed to do in life, and reaches into this other place where you find somebody and you just want to spend time with them and exist, and there are no rules. It's your best friend or it's someone you love. It's a
And you know, I used to create music well before I started doing YouTube, man. And when you get in that studio, dude, and you're around some people, some genuine people that you really fuck with and you really care about, bro, you can stay in that bitch for days, days. Time doesn't matter, nothing else matters. It's just you guys locked in, bro. So I definitely feel the feeling.
creative partner, and they had that in each other.
Yeah, he's just a trippy guy because he just trips on LSD and then freestyles everything. So he doesn't write any music. It's like the most incredible thing to like watch ever.
This must have been when they took the picture for the album.
It was just special because I can hear his life and his pain and his sort of, things that his challenges. And he wasn't trying to be anybody other than himself. And that's all I wanted to
Exactly.
be around. And that's all I wanted to inspire and be inspired by.
Yes, sir. We're all individuals, man. Man, bro, I just wish he was still alive. Like I said, I still listen to his music, bro. My favorite song, though, as you guys should know, is Beamer Boy, though. Yeah. I was thinking about using it for a channel intro. You guys let me know. I'm guessing that's the end, guys. Man, like I said, I wish he was still alive. Like I said, I had got onto him, like a few weeks before he had passed away. I had watched a few interviews, had really got deep into his music, bro. And I just, like I said, I appreciated bro for who he was. I liked how he mixed rock and hip hop and just all of those genres into one. It really caught my ear because that was something that I wanted to do. I had an idea of doing when I was doing music was I wanted to mix hip hop and rock together and just like make a gumbo out of it. And yeah, man, I'm just glad us the fans we got something after 4 years of him being gone, something to remind us how great he is and how great he was. But Yeah, guys. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments. I'll be going through the comments on the songs all the time, so I know how you guys feel. The songs still get comments to these days, you know, people just saying how much he helped them and how much he inspired them in life. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you guys don't miss another one. And I love you guys, man. RIP Lil Peep.